DJ Dozer, the beat architect. DJ Dozer, the beat architect.
The MTC HopSol Youth League semi-final was a fierce battle between Christ FA and SKW in the under-12 age group at the CBS Arena football field. Christ FA went down 6-0 to SKW.
Yeah, no, not too bad. We started off not so good. We normally played there with us in the league. They actually pulled up the socks really good. So, but yeah, at the end it was actually easy game for us then. And tomorrow we need to check for AC and see that we bring back the cup. I hope so. I wish so. Yeah, no, the boys can do it, and yes, we can do it. We're gonna put a little bit more pressure on the guys because they're shooting a little bit more than these guys. They are a little bit more physical, a little bit bigger. But when you saw the other game, we still have a good chance with our under 12 boys to do this stuff. Very well. I'm not complaining at all. That's good performance of all of them.
As I said earlier, we are here for development. We are very, very proud of the boys for making it to the semi-finals, despite all our shortcomings, our struggles, and just to get here today. I'll not go too much into that, but for the game side, we're taking it slowly, and there are boys that you've seen it, how they are growing. And, you know, at the end of the day, football is a game it's a team game. We're not doing a game of 3 or 4 guys that are good. So we need to go back seriously to the drawing board, and then take it from there. I feel that our boys could have won this game. It's just we had a few issues. 1 or 2 of the parents was asking me, why is our boys not playing? And then we had to tell them, no, your boy is not registered. And then now it looks like the fault is on me. But if you go back and you see how our struggles are, and, you know, there's just so much that's going on. But for us just to be playing, we know our areas where we need to identify and fix the things. But it's just something just dictated. So talently, we do acknowledge our boys that they have the talent, and we ons sal regmaak.
Play back! Da ist einer!
DJ Dozer, the beat architect.
The little ones also had their chance to take to the field and battle for their final spot in the under-11 group H. FSW and ACFA had their shooting boots in what produced an exciting game of football. What followed as a 12-goal thriller and an entertaining match, ACFA emerged victorious, booking their place to the final, winning 8-4.
It was very fun, sir. We lost 8-4, but we tried our best. They lacked a bit from the start of the season, but I think we managed to come. The defense, we are lacking a bit at the defense. I play midfield. I like midfield because that's an interesting position to shoot.
The game was a bit difficult for us, man. The boys were tired. The boys were lacking fitness. I mean, they didn't train for 2 weeks. We had trouble with the field, but it's not an excuse. The boys they're just tired.
lack of confidence. I mean, the other boys are a little bit big, so you know. But we tried, man. We tried fighting. We tried, you know, being in the game. So this season, I'm very, very, very happy. The goal was to reach the finals. So I'm very happy with the boys. I mean, the expectations were little, man. No one expected us to come here. So for me, my goal was just to reach the finals, whether it's quarters, semis. I mean, we made it to the semis, we lost, and at least third place we also lost. But you know, my goal was just to make it here. You know, just to give the boys hope that they are among the big boys. So yeah. I mean, room for improvement. There'll always be room for improvement. I mean, you know, it's a development game, so there's always room for any improvement. You know, we are lacking everywhere. Let me say, they are not yet that proper, but you know, proper training every day. Come to training, do your stuff. Yeah, we'll get there. 2023. I mean, if we can do the thing that we did. I mean, all those boys, they are playing the same group, the age group next year, all of them. I mean, they are all, none of them are above 11. They are all 10, except one who's going in front. The other ones are still 10. They are still gonna stay here. So for me, it's a good accomplishment. For next year, we stay here. We still make it to the finals. There's always the goal to make it to the finals. So yeah.
I'm very excited that we were able to play positive football and score a lot of goals. The third sport. Today's game, we played the game that we have been playing throughout the year. Dominating play, getting the goals, and it was positive football from the boys. I'm really happy, and I'm looking forward to the future endeavors in football. Because our objective was the first sport, and the third sport is disappointing, but it's a learning curve for us, for myself and the players. Also 2023, win the league.
DJ Dozer, the big architect.
The little ones also had their chance to take to the field and battle for their final spot in the under-11 group H. Another fan-favorite final match of the day was between KFA and SKW in the under-11 age group. The tough match produced a total of 10 goals, with SKW proving to be the stronger team of the two.
I think, first of all, I want to applaud my boys. When we only started this year, and there was only one boy that played football before, and that was my son, Jalen. And then Edwin, he played for gymnasium. The rest of the other boys, the 11 boys, or 12 boys, sorry, which we've registered, didn't play football before. So they just came, we gathered at the Augustinium, the boys came, and we started with training. The way they were before and the way they are now, there's a huge difference in terms of the progress. Before we started this league, I didn't think that we will end up as a second place. We played four tournaments this year. We won 5 tournaments, we won 3. We lost 2, which is remarkable for a team that only started this year. We are playing against boys that plays together for 6 years, 7 years, some 8 years, because some teams are starting from under 4, under 5. So I'm very, very happy with the boys, even though some of them didn't play to the full potential today, in my opinion, because I know them. But very, very much impressed with the performance. I think the referee in the first half really cost us. I don't want to put the blame on anyone, but I think she got pressured from the SKW parents, and that led to her making a lot of mistakes in terms of the handling of the game. One goal, the player was in front of my goalkeeper. I told her before. She just marked as, she just made us. She didn't see that. When we did the same, she called the game to be restarted, or the ball to be restarted. But nevertheless, I think I have to compliment my boys, as I've said before. Really, it was a remarkable season for them. We were only 12 boys at training all the time, and they were always there. Only 2 didn't pitch up before, or didn't pitch up at training and at games. So as you know, you register players, and some just vanish. You don't know where they are. You try to call the parents, but they don't come to come to the games. But these 12 players are remarkable. It's a good bunch of kids. I'm very, very honored to be coaching them. Even at times being a parent to them as well, because most of the time the boys are with us. We spend two hours with them at training, and sometimes they just stay behind, and I still have to play with them at the training and so forth, spend time with them. So it was really a remarkable journey. It was a remarkable year, and if I have to coach them again, I will definitely, because it was really a bunch of good kids.
It was a very tough game. It was one of our toughest games this season, but this is what we have prepared for. So yeah, we achieved our ultimate objective. I can never be more proud than I am at this stage. We set out objectives when we started the season, and today we have proudly achieved our biggest objective, which was to win the season. Though we had a lot of ups and downs, here we are today. We are the champions. We are happy. The scoreline is not a true reflection of the game. The game was way more intense than the scoreline says. Yeah, that's really all I would say. It was way more intense than the game. Definitely, we are human beings. There is always room for improvement. They remain the same. We always play to make it to the final and remain champions.
We deserved it, yeah, because we worked hard this year. I felt amazing, yeah.
Jaren hardloop af! Daar is hij, man. Daar.
DJ Dozer, the Big Mac Attack.
As the final games proceeded during the day, the most anticipated a third spot for the under-13s was a nail-biting match for the fans. Kasiona FA were up against FSW to claim the remaining bragging rights. The Yellow Army, as they are known, were out to prove a point to end on a high note. Kasiona were breathing down FSW's necks as they kept knocking at their door at every chance they got. The match eventually ended in their favor 2-0.
I think the boys did well. Almost everything that we couldn't do in our semis, we were almost able to apply it in this game around. So I think they had something to fight for. At least the aim was to get the trophies, but unfortunately we couldn't get it. So at least we were able to walk away with something which we can remember 2022 for. So I think it's something to celebrate, so something worth spending the year for. I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased. Imagine we were fighting first, second on the log, and we managed to walk away with a bronze. It's not a bad result. Very good, very good. They've improved. You can see a lot of improvements. We can see even some players that we managed to use, and you can see progress. Some they were not able to do a bit of basics. Now they can do here and there. I think we are on the right track. We are progressing well. We see a lot of skills, a lot of talent that is coming forth as we move the year and game in, game out. Same. We go out, get more talents, progress. We improve. We work on development. Our key here is to develop. We improve. We better them every now and then. With every game, it's improvement. That's what we want to see.
DJ Dozer, the Big Mac at 10.
The under-19s and 12-2 under-13s played 40 games the last week of the season that produced over 160 goals altogether. To wrap up things for the final game of the season, rivals DTS and ACFA took center stage for the coveted trophy. The two coaches put together a tactical game plan as to try and cancel each other out, but also playing it safe in order not to give too much opportunities in front of goal. The final in the end produced just one goal, crowning ACFA champions, winning the age group category.
say, I be glad of what you have now. The kids in the streets don't have none. It says sugar and pop was the mailman. In Salafera was the struggle, man. 20 plus years, I'm still hustling, man. The hunger is there to succeed, brah. But you left through the hard times. Only the strong do get up, brah. Tough times never last, but people do. Tough times never last. Tough times never last, but people do. Tough times never last. Gun guns, ready to mela, cause God is good and it's all the time. Gun guns, gun guns, ready to mela, cause God is good and it's all the time. Gun guns, some of us we screw cause we can drink. In mindset you in a therapy because of what we can't stand the heat. But some people are all about the trala. That the people have a vein next. Mara, Ek and J hit it.
But we feel we need some more. Come on now, change your style a bit. And be thankful J hit it. Come on now. But we feel we need some more. Come on now, change your style a bit. And be thankful J hit it. Come on now.
Gun guns, ready to mela, cause God is good and it's all the time. Gun guns, gun guns, ready to mela, cause God is good and it's all the time. Gun guns,
Was het plezier? Alles alright?
Alles alright.
Is het? Oké, maar net ietsje maar gebrand.
Dat is zeker.
Maar meer maar een beetje geniet.
Hey, dat is goed.
Alright.
Alright.
Welcome, David.
Thank you very much for your kindness. It has made a big difference. It has made a difference. Your gift, what you have come to give us today has made a big difference. So thank you very much.
Thank you. It's our pleasure.
Cool.
DJ Dozer.